So we are looking at core and non-core on one side, but we're also looking at B2B and B2C.
Yeah.
Okay, that's also way of looking at this. Would you have a differentiating opinion on that in terms of how design thinking gets approached for B2C cases versus B2B cases?
Yes, there is also one more thing in mostly in B2C cases is that very rarely you look at, okay, for very simplicity to understand the concept of ROI or the benefit that you get out of using the product. For example, you're buying a refrigerator, a typical B2C example, right? You're not expecting monetary ROI or benefit out of it, right? Your expectations are very different from a B2C product versus a B2B product. Whenever you are buying a B2B, let's take the boiler example again, right? Or a compressor, air compressor example, right? Every time the buying decision that is made is obviously made on technical specification, features, very much similar to what you do for a refrigerator. You'd compare computer codes, but obviously you're also going to look at benefit versus cost angle. And ROI is one part of the benefit. For example, in B2B, it becomes extremely important to have service. Service support, right? It's extremely important to have knowledge support, right? You don't need to know how a compressor in the refrigerator works, right? In B2B cases, most of the times you're designing for a pro user, right? And you are also trying to add in the value or going to suffice his knowledge need.
Yeah.
Right. So in B2B, the layering is extremely stratified. And it's extremely unique versus B2B, B2C product.
Yeah.
B2C product has separate set of needs as a desires, right? Luxury. Like why would you buy, let's say, why would people buy a Mercedes except a Skoda Super, right? Those are separate set of needs because those are desires, wants, luxury. All of those have brand value, right? They play at a very different field in design thinking, whereas brand value also exists in B2B, right? But they have separate set of requirements, and the way you have to design for a brand value in the B2B will be completely different than B2C.